Please help me welcome our 2015 Armed Forces Insurance Military Spouse of the Year, Ms. Corie Weathers.
Thank you to Lakeisha. You've been an incredible mentor to me this year. Your gracefulness and your elegance, we all aspire to, for sure. I don't know how to possibly take 3 to 4 minutes to sum up what this year has been like for me. It has been an overwhelming blessing of opportunities, of expanding influence, breaking through a ceiling that I couldn't have done on my own. And I really need to thank Armed Forces Insurance and Military Spouse Magazine and Victory Media for making this award possible and for supporting so many of us spouses who have a passion and a calling to serve our communities and really have a deep desire to make a greater impact wherever we are. And it's awards like this that are so wonderful that help us expand that circle of influence and make that difference that we know in our hearts and deep down inside we're ready to do. We just need the space and the voice to do it. And so to the three of you, Armed Forces Insurance, Military Spouse Magazine, and Victory Media, you have given us a megaphone to be able to do that. And I have been blessed by overwhelming opportunities to do that. You know, a year and a half ago, my husband saw a little tweet that said, nominate your spouse for Military Spouse of the Year, and he thought, gee, Corie could sure use a certificate of appreciation. We have talked many times about what one little tweet can do. It has been a roller coaster ride of a year. I'm not going to talk about all the things that have happened. They've already done that sweetly several times. But I will say that a year and a half ago, even a year ago, I was in a tiny counseling office visiting with military families and couples. And I knew in my heart that I had a message of hope to share with those military couples. And I was anxious to be able to get out and say, how can I take this message of hope beyond just one couple, which is my passion, and I will never want to stop doing that. But how can I take that hope to more couples to be able to say, you know, it all starts here. Every single one of us who is a spouse in here, we are a military spouse because we're married. If we weren't married to a service member, we wouldn't be a military spouse. And to me, that's where it starts, is if we work on our marriage and we make that great and we're successful there, that's when we can do these great things elsewhere. So I have a couple people to thank. I really need to start with my 2015 sisters. So you're spread across the room. Can you just stand for me, please? They're not all able to be here today, but I think we have 3 of you here, right? Yes. I love you. I will tell you, Jana, don't you cry. You're good at crying. I will tell you one of the greatest rewards, and this is also to the 2016 group, one of the greatest rewards about this award is that we get to experience the joy of other branches. We get so used to getting stationed at one place and only being around Army or only being around Navy. And this is a family where we get to experience what all the branches do. And my 2015 sisters, we call each other sisters. There's never been competition. This has never been anything other than how do we reach across branch lines and support each other. And we have a Facebook thread that's a year and a half long of laughing and crying and virtual hugs and fashion advice and anything that anybody needed to reach across the digital world and say we care about each other. And that has been a wonderful joy for me this year. And so I love each of you so much. And I'm so proud of what you've accomplished this year. I have no doubt you're going to do amazing things. And I will tell you separately when we have more time where I won't start crying just how much I love you. I have to embarrass my husband. Because I want him to stand. I won't make you stand the whole time, but you need to stand so everybody can. If you haven't seen his face plastered all over the place, this is my husband, Matthew Weathers. So you can sit. As a chaplain family, it is our calling, and he has always embraced us as a team together. How do we as a team together enrich the lives of military families that we're called to? And we do that together, and it's because of him that he has said, join along with me and let's really make a difference in these military families. So I need to thank him. He's an amazing man. He's done more than just support me. In a lot of ways, we've reversed roles, and it felt like I was on a deployment and you were the flexible one that took care of the kids when they were sick, or received our household goods the day I flew out to Afghanistan. That was great. We PCS'd twice this year in the midst of all of this. And in the midst of all of that stress, he has remained my rock. He's been my strategic war gamer, my accountability, the guard at the door of my heart, my speechwriter, my editor, my coach, my best friend. You have a strength that inspires me. You lift me up like I wish the world could see. And I wish that other people could see that, so that your soldiers would see how you raise up a good woman. I'm a good woman because of you. And it is my joy to take forth this year and say, what can we do to build these marriages even stronger? And that's what the book is about. That's what every effort that I've been about, is how do we make everybody stronger? So to the 2016, I'm not going to look at Susie because she's going to give me eyes and say time is up. To the 2016 group, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. You will make a difference wherever you go, no matter what happens today. You're an incredible group of people. This award is more than just what you've done. It says who you are. It says you are an incredible person that's making a difference around you. And your circle of influence is only going to expand. My only advice to you, and I will have tons of it if you come ask me, but my only advice to you is that this is such a wonderful thank you. Please embrace that thank you today, because every one of our over 1.1 million military spouses out there need this thank you. And you have that voice to give that to them. So thank you for everyone being here. Elaine, thank you for what you do. I'm just so privileged to be here again this year, so thanks.